Hello, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Sophie, and today I'm going to be doing a ranking of Speak Now, Taylor's version. Speak Now has finally come out and it's everything I wanted and more. I genuinely feel like this has been like one of the hardest to rank just because it's so nostalgic for me. The original Speak Now came out when I was 16, so it was very emotionally hormonal time for this beauty of an album to have come out for me. And yeah, and then I've got the 6 new songs as well. So I've got my little list behind you of my 22 ranked songs. I keep changing them, and I've tried to really objectively put in the 6 new songs into the ranking. So I didn't just put them at the bottom because I've listened to them less. I've tried to really think about how much I like them in comparison to other songs. So I've tried really hard, and some of them are quite high up on the list, so let's get into it. As I said, there were 22 songs on the Taylor's version album. So the last song in my, well, the first song in my ranking, at the bottom of the list, Someone's Gotta Come Last. And in the past I've copped out a little bit because there's been like acoustic versions, or like there was like the 10-minute versions, so I had All Too Well regular versions at the bottom because I just don't listen to it now, the 10-minute version's out and stuff like that. There's none of that in this one because there's no acoustic. She got rid of the what was it, the haunted acoustic version, stuff like that. So I've got to be really brutal. So number 22 is Superman. I know lots of people are like, you should respect this song more, but it's genuinely is just one of my least favourites. And number 21 is Mean. I think it's got its place, that song, but if I looked at this list of songs, it would be probably one of the ones I was least excited to listen to. This feels brutal and awful, and I feel really guilty because I can't explain how much I love this album. It's one of my favourites. And yeah, anyway, number 20 I've got Ours, Down. Again, this just proves how hard it is because that is a fantastic song, but it's low. Number 19 is one of the first of the new songs, and that's When Emma Falls in Love. It just doesn't excite me as much as some of the other songs do. Number 18 is Castles Crumbling. Now this is my own fault for not liking this song as much as some of the others, just because for some reason when I knew that Hayley was going to be on it, I really thought it was going to be a bit more like Haunted, like a bit more like rocky, not rocky, but like a bit more, I thought it was going to be a bit more epic kind of sounding than a bit more slower and a bit, yeah, I don't know, it just wasn't what I was expecting from the song, so I think that's why I didn't like it as much. Number 17 I've got as Innocence. I don't know what to say about Innocent really. It just isn't my favourite. It's just not my favourite. Number 16 is Timeless. That's another new song. It's so cute, this song. This is where it starts getting really hard because it is such a cute song, but I like 3 of the others more. Number 15 is Never Grow Up, and that's only so low down because it actually makes me quite emotional, and I don't listen to it that often because it gives me those emotions. So yes. Number 14 is another new song, and that is Foolish One. I really enjoy singing along to this song. I don't know all the words yet, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't listened to it that many times, but I do know the chorus now, so I'll sing along to the chorus when we're driving in the car. Number 13, this gets really difficult now, this top 13, is Dear John. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, it needs to be higher, but I don't know what are the other ones to put lower down, so it's gonna have to be Dear John there. What a song. What a song. Number 12 is Mine. This song is the best thing that's ever been mine. Oh, it's a great song, but there are other ones that I like more. Number 11, actually I'm looking at number 11 and I think number 11 and number 12 should be the other way around, because number 11 is The Story of Us, and I actually think I might like Mine slightly more. Yeah, I'm gonna change them. Let me change, there we go. Okay. Number 10 is Speak Now, the song on the Speak Now album. I think from what I've seen, not that many people would put that high up, but I really enjoy Speak Now. Horrified looks from everyone in the room. That line is just fantastic. Like the bridge. I don't. If this is the first ranking of mine you're watching, I should have prefaced this by saying I know nothing about music. Okay. I just enjoy Taylor Swift. Number 9 is a new song, and it's I Can See You. This has been in my head so much since it came out. I love this song, and I'm amazed it's got so high up because I love this album so much. But yeah, I really love this song, and the music video that came out is so good. And Mum was like, oh, it's Taylor Lautner, and she was like, oh, why is he in it? And then I was like, have you forgotten? And she was like, oh yeah. And I went like explained it all to her. But yeah, the music video is great, the song itself is fantastic. Number 8 is Back to December. I wish this was higher, but they're just so good, all of them, so I can't really get it higher. Number 7 is the last of the new songs, and it's Electric Touch. I love Electric Touch. It's become my favourite of the new songs, and one of my favourite on the whole album actually. It's just fantastic. I don't know what it is, but I really enjoy it, and I know the chorus and some of the lyrics of the verses, but yeah, it's just great. It's so good. I feel like I need to go and listen to more Fall Out Boy songs, because I'm like, maybe I'll like Fall Out Boy if I like this song. I don't know, we'll see. Number 6 is Better Than Revenge. Now I'm laughing because this is kind of split Swiftie Twitter and Twitter, or Threads is where it's at, but it's kind of split Swifties in half with whether she should or shouldn't have changed the lyrics. I'm in the camp of, now I've got to relearn the song, so that's my main qualm with the lyric change. I think I've nailed it now though. When we were driving this morning, I got the words right, apart from one time when I was distracted by cyclists on the road and my brain went to autopilot and sung the original lyrics. But otherwise, it's a fantastic song. Number 5, I've got Haunted. Fantastic. When that music kicks in, I'm just like, I want to sing it, but I can't, and it's so good. Okay, top four. Bear with me. Top 4. So number 4 is Last Kiss. It's so tragically romantic, but also so sad. Like, yeah, like if it was, I feel like the melody is so stunning and it gives me like lover kind of romance vibes, but if the lyrics themselves are just heartbreaking. Yeah. Number 3 is actually, I think it was like one of my most listened to songs last year, but it's not number 1 on the album, and that is Enchanted. It's just the fairy tale song, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. I love listening to it, but it's not my favourite. So 2 left. What do you think is going to be number 1? Number 2 is Sparks Fly. Yeah, it's just fantastic. Sparks Fly is brilliant. I love it. It was number 1 for a while, but number 1 has now overtaken it in my head. And yeah, I don't know what to say other than I love it. So that leaves number 1. If you aren't that familiar with the album, you might not know what number 1 is, but number 1 is going to be Long Live. I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you is one of my favourite lines in a song ever. Just the whole song is amazing, and it is my favourite on the album. So that's my ranking. This is just my opinion, please don't come for me if it's not the same as your opinion, but yeah, I'm quite happy with that ranking now. I don't know whether the new songs might change a bit more as I, you know, learn all the lyrics and I listen to them more. But at the moment, that's where I stand. So yeah, thank you so much if you've made it this far through the video. I really appreciate it. Thank you for spending the time with me and watching the video. And I will see you again soon for another video. And I will see you again soon for another ranking of Taylor Swift lyrics. Taylor Swift songs. Anyway, thank you so much for watching.